It took us a really long time to set up this mic. It was like 30 minutes. Ashley was coding in Terminal, and it was just not fully plugged in. So, off to a good start. I don't even remember what I wanted to talk about anymore. I'm so disappointed in myself now.
Damn.
What were your guys' favorite childhood shows?
I had different ones at different stages of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, way younger, I used to really like Bororo.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I was born in Korea. So
Valid.
I really only watched Korean stuff growing up. And even when we came to the US, my mom had bought either, like, DVDs. Not DVDs. Like, what is that, VCR?
Yeah.
VHS.
VHS, yeah. That and, like, CDs and stuff. So I watched that. And then...
Have you ever watched Tuli? The
Yeah,
like dinosaur? That's the only one that I remember. I was a huge Disney Channel person growing up.
I also watched Disney Channel.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Why weren't you allowed to watch
Honestly,
SpongeBob?
I wish I wasn't allowed because now I have a fear of butterflies.
What?
And it's
Oh,
because
because that
of
episode,
SpongeBob.
that one
Yeah.
episode.
That was traumatizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like, I think a lot of like people over here like asked me, but I mean we got like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, and so I think my favorite was like, have you watched SWAT Cats? Do you know what SWAT Cats? Okay, they're these two cats, but like, they're like, they have like fighter jets, and like they're like decked out, and they fight people, and it's really cool. Okay. So SWAT Cats and Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, I actually
Yeah.
really like Jimmy.
Yeah.
I feel like any show that you like boil down like the basis, it's gonna sound kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. But SWAT Cats is so cool. Okay, it was peak. It was peak. I swear to you.
Okay.
I watched like Dragon Tales.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh, I think I also.
It's the one with the rock, right?
Yeah.
I
the
wish
Magic Stone.
with all my heart
It looked like an opal. Oh.
to go. I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I remember the TV show names,
Mm-hmm.
but like content wise, I remember nothing.
Really?
Yeah. Like I remember really liking Cyber Chase too. I don't know if you watched that.
I think I did.
This just reveals that I really was only allowed to watch previous kids growing up.
I think that's valid though, because honestly, looking back at some of those shows, I'm like, some of the messages that they told were so disturbing. Like, I feel like no, not necessarily. Actually, SpongeBob, I feel like was just like had like creepy ick factor in like a different way, but like a lot of Disney shows and like Nickelodeon shows in particular, I feel like had like really bad messages.
Really?
Like they age really poorly. Like I watched Victorious back like a couple years ago, and it did not age well.
Yeah, I think it's the same with any TV show that was made, like, you know, in a different generation. It just does not translate well.
Yeah.
But
I think Dan Schneider was just a terrible person. So I feel like that probably.
Yeah.
Led
Also,
to that.
watching it back like with the context of that is very jarring.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
So disturbing. Let's not talk about
Yeah.
Moving on to how's your summer going?
That's a boring question.
Whoa!
Yesterday was the first day of
up.
summer. How's my summer going? Well, last night it rained.
Was it? Really?
Yeah.
The first day? How do you determine
I
that?
didn't know that.
I just thought when it gets warm, it's summer, dude.
My summer, I feel like my summer is still. I use the academic calendar. Like college is nearby. Like once the students leave.
Yeah.
summer begins.
Yeah.
Well, technically yesterday was the first day of summer. So, Lana Del Rey performed in Fenway,
Which Ashley went for.
Ashley went to the
And we
actual
tried
thing.
watching it from Saint's Terrace.
Yeah, and wow, that rain was crazy.
Yeah, it did not. Yeah, we didn't get to watch it because of the wind and the rain.
Yeah,
And Sing went to sleep.
I did go to sleep. I've been really sleepy lately, and I don't know what that's about.
She sleeps for like 11 hours a day, bro.
That's not true. It's like 9. Maybe 10 sometimes. I think I got 10 last night.
That's crazy.
But I keep waking up tired. I don't know what it is.
Huh.
Are you not getting like full deep sleep?
I think I am. I truly don't know what it is. I think I just need more sleep than the average person.
Maybe you're just sleeping too much.
I don't think that's it either.
Have you tried
No.
only sleeping 8 hours?
That's no. What Ashley said is so valid. Like when I sleep for more than like 7 hours, I feel lazy.
Well, I don't.
Lazy?
I feel lazy. Like I feel lethargic. Like if I sleep for too long, I
Yeah.
feel lethargic.
I feel that.
Here's the thing though, is that I know what I feel like when I oversleep, and this isn't the feeling. Like I feel sleepy, but I don't feel like groggy in like a lethargic way, which is how I would feel if I
Overslept.
if I had slept a little too much. So I don't know. I think my body's just like abnormally tired.
Are you getting enough nutrition? Like I don't
Nutrition?
know. Like
Yeah, I
like
think so.
iron
Yeah,
especially.
maybe that's different.
Oh.
Do you eat a lot of greens?
I do actually. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know, guys.
Transitioning into wellness
Yeah,
culture.
have to ask your,
True.
your doctor boyfriend.
No, he's not gonna have a serious answer.
What do you mean? Dude,
every time
Evan
I ask-
is a
Fully
full
a neurosurgeon.
Yeah,
Okay.
a resident,
Just
by
a
the way.
disclaimer.
Every time I ask him anything medical related, it's always, I'm not that kind of doctor. So I'm just like, I'm giving up.
That's not enough.
I know it is unhelpful. That's why I don't ask him questions.
Wait, can't he ask his like other doctor friends?
That's true. Maybe I should like DM them and be like, hey, I need free medical advice.
Yeah.
No, but I genuinely think that I just probably just need more sleep than the average person.
And you're unsatisfied with 10 hours currently?
Well, okay, 10 hours is like, once I've slept 10 hours, I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I should probably wake up. But, wow, closing my eyes felt so good there. But, I don't know, like, I would have been mad if I slept 11 and I felt well rested when I woke up. That would make me happy. It's not that I can't function on less sleep, it's just that my body doesn't naturally wake itself up after 9. Actually, sometimes it does. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe I'm not eating properly. Maybe it's that I'm about to start my period. Like, could be anything. But yeah,
track it.
I do track it. I do
She
track
tracks it.
consistently. Yes.
Yeah.
Like how much you sleep?
Yeah. I track my deep sleep. I track my REM sleep.
Wait, do you
What's your average?
My average?
Or nightly sleep?
do you track it by just like wearing the watch?
No, my bed tracks it.
Oh right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have an 8 sleep.
She has that the mattress cover, the fancy one.
Yeah, man.
That's temperature controlled.
Okay.
I didn't know that you could do that.
and
Via mattress.
and it
Yeah.
like vibrates
That's
her
great.
to like wake up.
So
What?
lately, okay, this was actually inaccurate. I slept much more this day, but essentially, like, I've been getting between, like, I don't know, most days I get at least 8 hours.
Dude, if you it's
It's 8, 9, 9,
Yeah.
7, 9 hours 50. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 10.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, if you saw
Yeah.
mine, it'd be so shit right now.
Yeah. Oh, my 6-month average is 8 hours and 12 minutes.
That's so good.
That's
Yeah.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I probably average around 7.
I would say
And it makes me
same.
unhappy.
Oh. Get to sleep earlier, girl.
No.
I feel like I prioritize sleep so much now because of Evan,
Yeah.
because he wants to sleep so early. But honestly, I think that's better for me because I love sleeping. Also, like, you need to sleep to heal, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why you get injured so much. It's because you don't sleep enough.
Honestly, you're not wrong, but
Yeah.
like the times that I do get injured, it's when I'm actually sleeping well.
Oh.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like the reason I'm not sleeping well now is
Mm-hmm.
because of different reasons and issues and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But yeah, whenever I get injured, it's actually like I'm sleeping great.
When you're injured?
Wow, weird.
Like before I get injured. Yeah.
Maybe you should stop sleeping forever to avoid injuries.
Or maybe I should go to the temple like my therapist asked me.
Go to the temple.
Yeah, go pray.
Go pray. Honestly, low key, not gonna lie, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was like,
how are you feeling now?
I mean, it wasn't a hernia, my ultrasound.
It's true.
So maybe there is a God.
Maybe. Although, aren't like hernias fixable?
Yeah, but I'd rather not have a hernia. Like,
Wait,
what?
but comparatively, because what do you have right now?
Lower back pain.
Oh.
And like the lower abdomen.
I also have lower back pain right now.
Why?
I tweaked it like a couple weeks ago doing circus, and then
Does she be like flipping?
I do be
Uh,
flipping. It actually, you know what's funny is that I never hurt myself from things like that, but it's always like the most mundane little like on the ground movement where I tweak it or like I hurt something.
Like literally all my injuries are dumb injuries.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm doing something like, you know, elaborate or lifting anything heavy, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just be stretching and be like,
Didn't you hurt yourself from like swinging your leg back and forth?
yeah.
That's so sad.
Like this is 2 months ago now, or a month and a half.
Why are you asking me?
I don't
How
know.
do you life like that?
I don't know. 2 months ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was,
Swung your leg back and
like
forth
you know
and
how you
injury?
warm up, like you said, like you do,
Yeah.
like on the back motion of my left leg, and I was like, ooh. And then I was like, but I worked out like my workout was fine. I was
Weird.
yeah, and then like I'm like
I hate that it's so counterintuitive that the more you work out, the more likely you are to get injured. Like I know
But-
that longevity wise, like that's gonna balance out probably, but it's just so annoying that we have to deal with that now.
yeah. No, I think it's also like it makes sense in terms of like if you don't let it rest and you don't let it recover fully, then you're about to get injured.
That's true. That's true. The way I was asking Patrick yesterday how long his hamstring injury took to recover, I fully expected him to say like a year, because mine took like a year, maybe a year and a half, and he was just like, oh, it was like a month or two, and I was just like, so I should have been resting. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Have you guys broken a bone before?
I've never broken or fully sprained anything, I think.
Oh, I low-key want to tell the story of how I broke my arm, but it's the podcast and I don't know if I
It's
should.
what? Why? No, tell me.
It's a little
If
scandalous.
anything, oh.
Okay, I'll just give you like
Doing my arm.
I'll just give you like no context. I'll just tell you what happened. Okay. Basically, I broke my radial head on oops. New set. I broke the radial head of my elbow almost. So what happened was I was really drunk and I was making out with somebody on a flight of stairs, and we both fell down an entire flight of stairs, and I fell like backwards.
That's so embarrassing.
And dude, the funny part is like I didn't know that we had fallen down until like I was like, wait, why is my head hurting? Like why?
Wait,
like
what?
while we were making out, very
Whoa.
incredibly, and I'm like,
You didn't realize that you had fallen?
yeah,
Like,
we had
you
fallen.
didn't- How long were you in the air for?
I don't know, but like. Okay, it's not as romantic as it sounds. It was just overall a
It
terrible.
doesn't sound romantic at
Yeah,
all.
every time I tell people, I'm like, ooh, you fell down like making out, like you. And I'm
Oh.
like, no.
Oh, I imagined you fully just like turning, like tangle
Yeah.
of limbs, very
Or
clumsy.
I'm assuming you were on the
Yeah,
lower side.
on the lower side, exactly.
So, did you go like this?
Yeah.
And then just slid down?
I don't know.
Or-
I don't.
Like,
Okay,
whoa.
no, like.
And then you're like, oh my god.
See, that's the thing. I genuinely don't know because we started up here, and when I was conscious of it, we had already fallen down.
The
So
mental image of you just sliding down the stairs is so funny.
Were you still making out while you were falling?
yeah, I think so. Cause
How does that happen?
That's hilarious.
Also, did you realize what had happened before she did?
I think it was both, like, both of us kind of noticed it at the same time, I think, because I was like, wait, why is my head kind of hurting? And then I looked up, I was like, oh shit, we've fallen down. We were up there, you know?
We were up there!
You know?
So wait, you were fully on the floor.
Yeah. And then, like, I'm trying to stand up, right? And I'm like, ooh, my arm doesn't feel great, but it didn't feel that bad. And then I look at her, and she chipped her tooth.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm like, oh.
I would be devastated.
And I'm like, I think you chipped your tooth. And she was like fully looking for the tooth.
How bad was the chip?
Like I would say half her tooth was chipped.
Oh.
But she got it fixed.
Was it a veneer? Like.
No.
Okay.
You can get like, yeah.
You glue it back on? Really?
I don't think. I mean, I think if you find it, they would potentially do that, but she didn't find it. But she got it fixed.
When was
So,
this? Name the year.
Ooh, I want to say 3 years ago.
2021.
Yeah, 21. I would say.
Damn, so you were fully 25 acting like this. That's crazy.
What can I say?
I go to bed at 10 p.m.
Dude.
I see that. Let me not shame you for that. It's like toxic wellness.
No, you're good. But it was just like, yeah, it's a funny story now that I can tell people.
Yeah, well, that's funny for her. Honestly,
no, that's funny for me, bro.
No,
like,
I would much rather break my arm than chip a tooth. Are you kidding me?
Dude, this was a joint bone, and like they were like considering, like surgical intervention.
Wait, does it look kind of funky?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just muscle, bro.
How long did it take to heal?
Sorry.
It took, I want to say 3 months. To like heal until I was able to put weight on it or pressure on it.
Wow.
But yeah, but I don't have like, I don't know if you can tell, but I can like fully rotate it.
Which one?
Like this.
one?
Yeah, I can make it flat.
Oh.
Like,
I see.
It's very subtle, but
yeah.
Because it's
Can you do like internal rotation like that?
Yeah, but
you can't keep it flat? I'm confused.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like a little.
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
Because the way it heals, it's not fully smooth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So the way when it glides over the joints, it's like. Yeah. So.
That's so interesting.
I also think that's how my joints sound when they move.
Yeah. But anyway, sorry, we were talking about wellness culture.
We weren't, but
What?
that's a good topic to bring
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Maya
about that.
and I were talking about this. I think while you were coding.
Oh yeah.
But-
No, I think you were in your meeting. Yeah.
Oh, because you asked me, and Miles stares at me and goes, "Do you take supplements?" And I go, "No." And I
It's a
asked
valid
him, "Do you
question.
take supplements?" And he goes, "No." And then just went silent. So I was like, "Good talk. Thanks for asking." And then he showed me why he asked that question, and it was like a photo of Bella Hadid holding like, I don't know, like a dozen
Like
different pills. In her
12
hands.
pills. I was
It's
like,
crazy.
just supplements. I'm like, do you really need that?
Yeah. I feel like that's what wellness
What
culture
does
is.
she take?
I don't know.
Like magnesium pills, like iron pills, like etc. Like for every vitamin. But I don't know. Like, and then we were like, dude, like wellness culture is so like insane to me because you can just like eat right and you will get most of your nutrition from it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's a whole like it's a marketing ploy almost.
Yeah. I think like for specific products specifically too. Specific products specifically, yeah. Like athletic greens.
Now you know
Bloom.
how that essay is going.
Shut up. When you see those things online, I feel like I can't help but think like you're just making your pee more expensive. Like it's not actually doing anything for you. Like it's like you're pissing all of that out because you're taking in an excess of vitamins that you've already basically gotten.
Very true.
I do take vitamins though.
Which ones?
Yeah, that's valid.
My vitamin C chewables.
You know that excess vitamin C causes kidney damage?
Yes, but I feel like I really don't.
Yeah,
I
okay,
know,
vitamin.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I don't drink orange juice. I also don't Like
Eat an orange, bro.
fruits. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay,
So
what?
I just
What?
just take it.
are
Okay, no,
naturally
like,
occurring sources?
Honestly, like, okay, I'll tell you, I take vitamin D. I was telling Singh about
I
this.
also take vitamin.
Yeah, because, like, especially during the
I actually do
winter.
believe in vitamin D. Sorry.
Yeah, because especially during the winter, like, there's
Look at
no
how many
sun
things
out.
have vitamin C.
Yeah, but I don't eat all of those on the
Potato?
daily. Okay, maybe potato.
You ain't a French fry.
Any
I had
leafy
fries
vegetables.
yesterday.
Guys, I've been in my cooking era lately. But I feel like I'm turning into my mom, kind of, because my mom's a fantastic cook. Like, truly, I believe she's such a good cook. But she cooks the same, like, dozen dishes, just, like, on rotation. And she's just like, what should I cook today? Curry. Like, it's just, like, choosing off of a menu, kind of.
That's me.
Yeah, I think that I'm
Not gonna
becoming
lie.
that person.
What's so bad about that?
Yeah, that's been me
I don't
for a
know.
while.
I feel like your mom must enjoy those dozen dishes.
Yeah. Actually, no,
And she just
she hates
chooses-
curry.
Oh.
She does make dishes that she doesn't like. And I'm like, I don't know why you make these. And she's like, you like them.
That's
Oh,
That's
well,
weird.
that's
Yeah.
just mother people.
Yeah.
But my mom is the same. And my
All
mom
dishes.
sucks at cooking any other cuisine
Oh,
other
really?
than Korean. Yeah. My
Actually,
that's also
yeah,
valid.
my mom had, like, I never eat my mom's spaghetti.
My mom's spaghetti is so bad! Like,
Wow.
actually horrendous.
I talked about this with Sam, too.
Mhm.
Sam is my roommate. He's Korean. I think it's a Korean mom.
They just can't make spaghetti.
They suck at it.
It's
and they
so
use
watery.
the jar.
It's so watery.
Like, the sauce in the jar.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's still so bad. Or
Yeah.
maybe that's why it tastes so bad.
My mom just makes it so watery. And she
Yeah.
cuts her vegetables really choppy. She makes it almost like she's making a curry. But it does not taste right.
It doesn't, it's not right.
Yeah, like she would always put like really large mushrooms in there, like I think I don't even remember, like onion, something else. She would just be putting whatever into that spaghetti.
Damn.
That is her one terrible dish, actually.
My
Yeah,
mom
I don't.
too.
Yeah, I don't think my
Yeah.
parents really try to cook any other cuisine apart from Indian food. I'm not complaining. It's good food.
I feel like Korean people be trying like
Yeah.
some random stuff in their food. Like I think that an aspect of Korean food that I enjoy usually is that they will take. This actually sounds so terrible when I say it out loud, but they'll take like cuisines from other countries and then make it into like a Korean version of that cuisine.
Yeah,
Kind of like American Chinese food, like
Yeah.
that vibe, but like with Korean palette.
Yeah.
Their American food delicious, like hamburgers, hot dogs, so yummy in Korea.
Same with back at home. Yeah.
I don't like the way that Korean people make Italian food though. It's like weirdly sweet and rich.
I get the sweet thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I do love Korean. Anything. that's
Really?
sweet, yeah.
Even the Italian? Actually, also Korean Mexican food, unless it's
Oh.
done in the States, like in Korea,
I've never had.
it's
Mexican
weird.
food in
Oh, it's
Korea.
strange.
Like, but why would you? You know, like.
Yeah. Korean Mexican fusion in the States, though, that's a different thing.
No, I've heard
That's
that's
really
good.
delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Italian can be hit or miss because of the sweetness factor.
Yeah. Did
I
your
think
mom
in
also put sugar?
general.
Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna.
Did
Say, yeah, no. Finish. I'm sorry.
Did your mom also put sugar in everything growing up?
No.
Oh, my mom put sugar in everything. I think that's why I have a sweet tooth.
That's isn't that like a lot of like, I mean East Asian like that's a palate, right? Like where you add a little bit of like, the sweet and sour
Yeah.
taste that comes from it. So I'm assuming like I know that a lot of Chinese people also like add brown sugar to a lot of their like seasoning or dressing and stuff like that. So yeah,
What were you gonna say?
I
Sorry about
don't remember.
that. Oh.
You just stole his thoughts.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Something
Oh,
else.
it's fine.
I was gonna say that the reason I have like things in rotation, like for me,
Mm-hmm.
why it works is like I'm like, okay, this dish is gonna get me. Okay, this might be weird, but I'm just like I base my meals off of like the kind of nutrition I'm getting from it. So I'm like, okay, this meal I'm gonna get whatever nutritions, and next I'm gonna cook a meal that's gonna give me separate set of
Elaborate
nutrients.
on that, because I don't fully understand what you mean.
Like, yeah.
Like, are you thinking of the vitamins? Or
Yeah.
You think about the vitamins?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really strange.
Yeah, I just cook food based off of that. Like, if I've cooked something that's given me certain, like, vitamins, and then I cook something else that give me the ones that I haven't got from this, and then repeat. And that's how I got it. Yeah, I don't know. That's just how my brain functions.
No, I respect it, but that's so bizarre.
Hey, man.
That is.
Like,
Ashley's just like...
Honestly, you are the wellness community. You're thinking about micronutrients, because I'll be thinking about macros, to be completely honest. Mainly just protein. I only think about micronutrients in terms of, like, have I eaten enough vegetables today? So I usually try to eat at least one meal a day that has, like, a decent amount of vegetables in it.
Yeah.
But
maybe I should get kava today and get my vegetables.
yeah, actually, me saying that, I was just like,
Yeah.
I didn't really eat that many veggies in the morning, so maybe I should eat some.
See,
in the evening.
I'm healthier than most people. I'd still be falling. I'd still be getting injured, dude.
You are actually very healthy, I feel like.
Has this happened like your entire life?
Yeah, pretty much since I was... It's like, I think it started when I was 17. And every year, like, I've had some dumb injury. Every year since I was 17, which is like 11 years now. And I started working out when I was, I want to say 21, 22 regularly. And I've had to stop and like restart my progress every year because of a dumb injury. And it's always a dumb injury. It's not like, except for like when I broke my arm, which was a pretty serious injury. But apart from that.
Okay, counterpoint though. Maybe I just believe that I'm built different, but I firmly believe that if I injured something, the rest of my body, aside from that injured part, would become jacked. Because I think that I would just spam, like, if I broke my arms, I would spam my legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, like, if I broke my left arm, like, my right arm would be jacked. I'd be doing single arm bicycle curls.
That'll give you, like, imbalances.
To be completely honest, yeah, I do have... Well, okay. No, I think that
100%. If you never worked like one side out,
I think that there are imbalances, but you can come back from them. Because when I injured my left hamstring, I wasn't really able to do anything on my left leg. But you can't visually see a difference between my legs. Like I think my right leg has maybe like half an inch more muscle. But yeah, when I'm doing like actual workouts, like it's not so big of a discrepancy that I really feel it. Like I think that I can do like maybe half the number of pistol squats on my left leg than my right, which is like a sizable difference.
Yeah.
But I never feel that in like
I think like, okay, you know, like certain imbalances that get created when you just exist.
Yeah.
I feel like those can be easily corrected as well. But like if you don't like work out one arm at all and like you're actively working out like just one side of your body or leg and then try to come back to this, I feel like that imbalance would be crazy.
I feel different.
Dude.
Sounds like you probably. I don't know. I don't think that would happen to me personally.
This is what I used to think when I was younger. I'll be like, yeah.
I'll just body is old and failing you.
I'll just fucking heal out of anything. And then, yeah.
To be fair, I haven't really, aside from that one hamstring injury, I don't think I've ever injured myself in a significant way.
When was the last time you injured yourself? Oh, was it the rib thing?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. How long did that take?
Right here. At least 2 weeks.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, even just, like, laying down on the bench, I would feel it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'd be like, fuck. Like, going to bed. Like, any motion.
Your favorite activity.
Yeah, go to bed. Like, just, like, going from horizontal to vertical.
Oh, shit.
I would feel it, like, right there. And it'd be, like, a kind of, like, stabbing pain.
Whoa.
But it did go away. But I couldn't do, like, core stuff. Yeah.
I think that when like an injury gets in the way of you doing your like daily activities, nothing's worse. It's so annoying. Because when I tweaked my back that one time, when I would wake up, my back would be so stiff that like I couldn't really bend over to brush my teeth. Like I kind of had to squat down. It was so painful.
I feel you. That was me.
Like, I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, I'd be like you kind of like bend, right? I'd be like.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah. Or I would like very carefully like back away from the sink and then like hip hinge.
Yeah.
So I'm like it's not really like an organic like this motion. It's like a full like here with my legs spread out. Yeah.
When did you hurt your back?
A couple weeks ago. It was like it was definitely because of circus. But yeah, it felt kind of funky, and then it comes and goes. Like I don't feel it now. I felt it like 2 days ago though. But I haven't really been working out as much this week to give myself some rest before the 10K.
Which is on Sunday.
Yeah. I'm
You
running a
excited?
10K. Not really. Well, okay, yes, to like I want to be done with running.
Oh, wait, so you're saying okay, so all your running was just for the 10K in preparation of it.
Not necessarily. Like, in general, it is a life goal of mine to get better at running because I was always so terrible. So I want to continue to incorporate running into my life, but the cadence and, like, how many miles I was running was just a lot. And so I'm just excited to, like, step back from that, which I definitely have in the past couple of weeks anyways. I think that it's just, like, I've been hyping up this 10K in my brain so much that I'm just, like, I need to move on past it. So I'm excited for the actual day because I think that like I'll probably do better than I expect myself to. But at the same time, like I don't know. I think I need to take like not a break from running, but a break from like the pressure that I was putting on myself to run.
Yeah.
It'll be good. We'll be at the finish line.
Yay.
Yeah. You like this and me like this.
I did ask them to take horizontal and vertical
Vertical.
videos. They can also track me on the app.
Which
It's
is
so
crazy.
interesting.
You know, you can track her right now
Yeah.
because her trip is here.
Yeah, well, it obviously doesn't have my address because that would
The
be.
chip is where?
My chip is on my bib.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought because you were going
Oh, in
like this, I was like, no freaking way. They
It's in her-
planted it into her head. I was like,
For the
I was
10K.
like, why are you so nonchalant about this? There's no way that they're doing that.
That would be insane.
she fully thought you got Neuralink.
Oh my god.
It's like, and your boyfriend was okay with it.
Insane.
He did actually.
Can you imagine? Honestly though, you ever think about how dogs are microchipped? I kind of wish I could be microchipped.
Wait.
Why?
Because then you
Wait,
never
wait.
have to worry about your
like
phone getting stolen. Someone will always know where you are.
As in, wait, the way they get microchipped is just like an insertion in into their flesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what kind of?
I would totally get microchipped.
Also, I don't understand that because you know how you can have a collar and the microchip can just be in the collar. Is that?
No, I don't think that's how it works. I think that.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's an alternative where you just have. I'll
Like an
fucking
AirTag.
put an AirTag on the dog, bro.
Yeah.
On the collar, you know.
I have a friend whose cats have air tags because one
Valid.
is escaping.
No, that's all about. I fully
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I would air tag my kid. But I think that I would want to be microchipped, to be completely honest.
Really?
I would go through that for sure.
Wait, what? Just a microchip in terms of just for other people to track your location or know your location? Okay.
It's like advanced Find My Friend.
Basically, my
Yeah.
No, because I don't take my phone everywhere with me.
But you're always strapped with your watch.
Yeah.
But Find My Friends comes from my phone, not my watch. Also, sometimes I forget my watch. Sometimes it dies, you know?
No way
Never
you
dies.
go
But
places
going
without your
through
phone.
the
I do.
whole process
Why?
of microchipping to just
Yeah.
let someone know where you
Yeah.
are
Okay,
is
listen.
interesting to me.
As a woman who has been instilled with fears of being kidnapped and trafficked, I feel like a microchip is valid.
Fair enough.
Fair.
That's
I
valid.
know people have necklaces.
Oh, yeah.
where
the
you can
things that
sound
press.
out.
Yeah.
Like,
Send a signal.
yeah. It's like
SOS.
911 or something.
I thought about that too.
No.
I'd rather get microchip though. That way I don't have to like think about weighing everything.
When Sing has a mindset on something, it is set in stone.
That's not
true.
No,
Dude.
I just think a microchip would be a great alternative. Dogs do it.
What do you think about like the Neuralink type of microchip? Like the have you watched that episode of Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Where they can like replay events
like
and shit.
Yeah, I hate it.
But like that's crazy to me. But low-key, I feel like that might actually happen, or like very likely to happen.
In the future?
Yeah.
I see that, but
I hate it.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That'd be really sad.
I hope that we depend on our phones as much as we do now, and we don't move into this like neural system.
Yeah, you know, even with the phone, they're trying to make it more and more like seamless and transparent. Like, okay, you know, like they're trying to get rid of like the hardware aspect of it almost. Like, you know, your phones, it's losing.
Like it's more seamless.
Yeah, you know how like new renditions of iPhone, like even though the actual hardware hasn't changed, like fewer ports, like, you know, they make it like wider screen, lower bezels, and at one point, like, you know, they're trying. Have you seen the company that makes instead of your phone, you have this thing on you, and you open up your palm, and like it projects like a screen onto your.
No.
Yeah, and so.
I do not like that.
Is that recent?
Yeah, and like, but it failed miserably because it was a terrible product.
Yeah.
But the idea was still like trying to, you know, somehow get away from this. Right? So I'm like, at some point, there will be a device or some situation where you will be able to do whatever you do with your phone without it. But like, so that could be in your mind or like, you know, whatever else it is.
I feel like the Apple like Vision Pro, like that already feels like a step towards something that's more like seamlessly integrated into like what human senses you already have.
Yeah, but that's another thing I don't like because it reminds me of like, have you watched WALL-E?
Well, yeah.
You know those dudes, like all the human beings,
they're
fixed with the VR and they move around with the wheelchairs.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. I mean, they got that idea from somewhere. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm really optimistic about our like future with tech, I think. And I feel like because there's such a like averse reaction from the general public about like that seamless integration, I don't think that it would be as widely adopted. Maybe that's naive to think because I feel like a lot of people were like averse to like smartphones and stuff. But I don't know. I think that I believe in like humanity to identify when something is morally moving in the wrong direction. What is that music?
I don't know if I agree.
I'm not sure.
You don't agree?
That sounds like parade music, but no, I don't agree with you necessarily, because I feel like history dictates that we've taken questionable decisions as humanity in general. So, you know.
I don't know. I think as we get more and more educated, like as more and more people go to like universities and stuff than ever before, we have more of a conversation around like ethics, especially in like this new developmental era. That's
another thing I don't agree with.
Really? You
because
don't think
okay, you know how? So that's what I believed, right? But you know, you have access to all the same information everybody else does, and especially at like a high like level of like education where like you go to universities, and I remember like, you know, obviously you'd think that people would be more empathetic and you know, because they see this, the same things that you are seeing, they would probably like treat other human beings like more ethically, right? But that's just not the case. Like, you know how you have, even I'm sure like even in your university you had right-wing people or like people who would be a little racist or like homophobic, but you know, we've grown up with all the same information that we have now, and I'm like,
do you think that that's like that people who have like more questionable moral beliefs are the majority of people though, or do you think that they're just like in a powerful minority?
I think that a certain line of thought will still exist, irrespective of how much society changes. Like, I want to say that I thought I was really hopeful, but even in class, like, even in college, I'd meet people who'd say some things or have trains of thoughts when they spoke, and I'd be like, there's no way you think that. I'm like, dude, like, what? And because my friend and we were part of like the debating society, okay, and we were discussing a topic, and this man in our class, he said something so like racist and like just coming from a point of view which was, and we were just like baffled. I'm like, do you actually think that? Like, it wasn't even like a joke, right? And then that's kind of why, like, now you see every not just like European country, but like a lot of countries in the eastern regions, you see a lot of right-wing parties coming into power, and you're like, why does that still exist? Like, that's crazy. If anything, we should be leaning towards more of like secularism and like people who kind of accept each other and stuff like that. But you see everywhere like right-wing parties coming into power. I'm like, why is that?
I think I have an explanation for why that is. I mean, okay, you mentioned history. I feel like actually, in general, as a whole, society does move towards like more progressive policies, like more progressive, like general forms of thinking. But when you look at how that's actually like started to move along in specifically America's history, I guess, there are swings like back and forth. And I think that our age, especially in like the age of social media, that's going to look a little bit different because there's so much polarization online, and it's very easy to get trapped in an echo chamber on social media because you're pushed like whatever you're interacting with content wise. But I still think that we're going to see that same like shift back and forth reflected of like having a very progressive era where I feel like in like 2015 or whenever like gay marriage was first legalized in the States. I feel like that marked kind of a more progressive era. And then we saw like Trump come in and have like a shift back towards like ultra conservatism.
Yeah.
And I think that we're just in that downward swing of things right now, where like we are in a more conservative era, even though we have like Biden as president. And so I think that it's gonna take a second, but I think that we're gonna shift back into our like progressive upward swing.
Yeah. My thing is that, but like you said, that swing will exist where people on the other side also exist, where like, which is crazy to me. I'm like, shouldn't everybody be getting more progressive? Like, how do you still think this way?
No, the number of Trump supporters that we saw driving up to Canada.
Yeah.
Just like bumper stickers and all, like people on the highway waving Trump, like banners.
That's crazy.
From the like bridges.
Oh, this is when you guys are going to Montreal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, driving through probably New Hampshire.
To be completely honest, I'm not surprised by like the uptick of a lot of like outright conservatism / not even conservatism really, because what I'm talking about really is like alt-right like extremist stuff. I'm not really surprised by that in terms of like, I think as like a nation, as a world, we kind of went through something like collectively traumatizing with COVID, and I think that fueled a really bizarre social dynamic that like no one's ever seen before. And I think that in conjunction with Trump's presidency in the States more than like anywhere else, obviously because I don't really know what it was like anywhere else, was just the perfect catalyst to breed that specific type of like fear-mongering tactics that have led to specific patterns of thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. Or like sometimes it almost feels like they just need a platform or somebody to say something to like rally behind.
Yeah.
And just you see like intense amount of like.
Reminds me of The Boys like so much.
Sorry?
Have you watched The Boys?
Yeah.
The new like actually sorry the first like 4 episodes of the new season like feels kind of like you've got like a figurehead.
yeah, and like I just feel like once is like a figurehead, and like then you're like so much support comes out for like a person, and you're like, whoa, where is this coming from? Yeah, I don't know. It's strange to me, which is why I'm like, will we progressively move towards being more ethical as human beings?
I don't know.
I want to say yes, but
I'm a very optimistic person, so I have to caveat like what I'm saying. But I don't know. I think that if I choose to believe like no, we don't become more progressive, and like people are going to let everything turn to shit, like that's
a terrible
lie. I don't want to choose to believe in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. 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 I love how we went from talking about like our favorite children's shows to like diving into like yeah. Like, is the world doomed? Yes or no?
I don't know though, but like the type of technology that my uncle is talking about is so advanced.
Oh my god, we've been talking for
an hour.
Jeez.
Okay, let's cut it here, guys. We gotta cut it. Bye.